Hello dear students, how are you all? I TAUSIF Ahmed welcome you once again on this wonderful platform example. And today we are going to solve some very important question. And if you remember on Saturday, like last Saturday, we solved some 30 to 35 questions, and these questions we have already solved, if you remember. Okay, and I told you to start. Okay, so I guess now the voice is clear, right? So I was telling you that today we have to resume our class with question number 37, and from question number 1 to question number 36 we had already solved on Saturday, like day before yesterday. I was teaching you from 4 to 6 marathon, and there we have already solved up to question number 1 to 36, and today we have to start with question number 37, right? So everyone is welcomed, and without wasting time, let's start. So here we have question number 37. Question number 37. In the backside of our house, we have a rock garden. In the backside of our house, we have a rock garden. Now, tell me the error in this sentence. Sakshi, Srivani, everyone. What is the error in this sentence? See, this question is based on the rules of superfluous expressions. Okay, this particular sentence is based on superfluous expressions. Like, superfluous expressions are the expressions which are unnecessary used in a sentence. Okay, so here the word side is actually superfluous, because front and back are sides. Okay, if you say what is front and back, so front and back are already sides, so no need to add the word side with them. Okay, when I say I was at the back, when I say I was at the back of the house, I was at the back of the house, so it already means that I am talking about a side. Okay, so back and front are sides, that's why no need to use the word side with them. So the word side is superfluous. Okay, the word side is superfluous, right? Okay, now let's see the next question. Long car journeys are even less pleasant, for it is quite impossible to read even. Yes, Deepak. Please ask, what do you want to ask? Question number 38. Long car journeys are even less pleasant, for it is quite possible to reach even. What is the error in this sentence? Sakshi, Deepak, Sravani, Chandru, everyone. What is the error in this sentence? Long car journeys are even less pleasant, for it is quite impossible to read even. Okay, Deepak, I will explain it to you, okay? Don't worry. Sravani, what is the error in the first part? Sravani, you said first part has error. Sravani said first part has error. Please tell me what is the error in the first part? Tell me, what is the error in the first part? Sakshi, would you like to try or should I tell you? Would you like to try or you want to try or should I tell you? Okay. So here, long car journeys, there is no error in the first part. First part is absolutely correct. There is no error in the first part. Long car journeys, this part is absolutely correct. Are even less pleasant, for it is quite impossible to read even. Okay, now here we have a word even. Here we have a word even. So the word even is placed before the word or phrase it modifies. Okay, so here the position of if is even. The position of even is not correct. Okay, here the position of even is not correct because the word even is always placed the word or phrase it modifies. For example, let me give you one example. This this bike is so heavy. This bike is so heavy that even the Great Khali cannot lift it. Okay, this bike is so heavy that even the Great Khali cannot lift it. Means here the word even has been used for the Great Khali, that nobody can lift this bike. Nobody can lift this bike. Even the Great Khali cannot do it. Okay, so here the word even has been used with the Great Khali. So even is always placed before the word or phrase it modifies. Okay, one more example, that it is impossible even to buy a pen with this salary. Okay, like my salary is so little, so small that I can't even buy. Okay, so here the word even has been used with to buy. Okay, so the idea is that even is always used before the word it modifies. Okay, so now if we see the question, here the word even is at the end of the sentence, and even cannot be used at the end because it has to be before the word it modifies. So here even is used to modify to read, so it should be before infinitive. Like the sentence should be, it is impossible even to read. This should be the sentence. So here the position of even is wrong. I hope you got the concept. Do you still have any doubt, or is it clear? Do you still have any doubt, or this is clear? Okay, now let's see the next question. Being very dark, the visitors found it difficult to locate the switch. Being very dark, the visitors found it difficult to locate the switch. Being very dark, the visitors found it difficult to locate the switch. What is the error? Vijay Jayaprakash, 39-1. Okay. What is the error in the first part, Jayaprakash? You said first part has error. Now what is the error? Let me explain. See, when a sentence starts with a participle, the subject of main clause must be the subject of participle 2. Okay, when a sentence starts with a participle, the subject of main clause must be the subject of participle 2. If it is not so, it is an error. Okay, so let me explain with the help of an example. If I write walking along the wall, a biker hit me. Okay, walking along the wall, a biker hit me. One more example, let's see. Being a busy day, I could not call my friends. Okay, and one more example. Flying above the clouds, I saw many eagles. Okay, so all these three sentences have participle in the beginning. Walking, being, flying, all these three words are present participle. Okay, now as I told you that when a sentence starts with participle, the subject of main clause, right? So this is participle clause till comma, and this is main clause, and this is the subject of main clause, a biker. This is the subject of main clause, I. This is the subject of main clause, I. Okay, so walking along the wall, this is participle clause. Being a busy day, this is the participle clause. And flying above the cloud, this is a participle clause. Okay, now the rule is that if a sentence starts with participle, the subject of main clause must be the subject of participle too. If it is not so, it is an error. So here the subject of second clause is, the main clause is biker. Now tell me, can this subject be the subject of this participle too? Can a biker be the subject of participle too? No, it can't be, because here we are talking about walking along the wall. So a biker doesn't walk, a biker rides. Okay, a biker doesn't walk, a biker rides. So here the verb is walking. So it is very obvious that biker cannot be the subject of this participle. Now, if biker is not the subject, what can be the subject? So a biker hit me. A biker hit me. It means that I was walking along the wall. It means I was walking along the wall. That means the subject of main clause is not same as the subject of the participle, and this is an error. So here the error is in the use of participle. Okay, now second sentence, being a busy day, I could not call my friends. So here too the subject of main clause is I, but I cannot be the subject of participle, because here we are talking about a day, and subject or pronoun of day is it, right? So here subject is not same, that's why this too has an error. Now the third sentence, here flying above the clouds I saw many eagles. So here the subject of main clause is I, but I cannot be the subject of this clause because I cannot fly above the clouds. If I saw eagles, it means eagles were flying above the clouds. So here the subject would be eagles. So here too the subject is not same, that's why this sentence also has error. Okay, so when a sentence starts with a participle, it is very necessary, it is actually mandatory that the subject of main clause should also be the subject of participle clause. If this isn't so, the sentence would be considered wrong. Hope you got the answer. And this is called misrelation of participle. Okay, this is called misrelation of participle. Hope you got the concept. Okay, is there any doubt? Do you want to ask anything? If you have anything to ask, please go ahead. Any doubt? Okay, wonderful. Let's see the next question. The speaker has left the scene before long. The speaker has left the scene before long. Now, what is the error in this sentence? Or is it correct? Is there any error, or this sentence has no error? The speaker has left the scene long before. The speaker has left the scene long before. I guess I have already uttered the right answer. Okay. I was supposed to read the sentence as it is written. The speaker has left the scene before long, but I guess I have been repeating the sentence correct. The speaker has left the scene before long. In place of before long, I am uttering long before. Right. So here this phrase is wrong. This phrase is wrong. There is nothing like before long. There is nothing like before long. Okay. Long before is the right expression. Okay, long before is the right expression. And one more thing, before long before this expression, the tense should always be perfect. The tense should always be perfect, and it doesn't matter if it is present or past. Okay, the tense can be present or it can be past too. Okay, but it should be perfect. Okay. Okay, now the next one. Modern youth pay more attention to see films than to reading books. Modern youth pay more attention to see films than to reading books. What is the error in this sentence? Yes. What is the error? Sravani, Vijay. Vijay said second part. What is the error in the second part, Vijay? That of. No. Vijay, could you please explain that what is the error in the second part? See, whenever you answer a question, do tell me that what exactly the error is. Okay. See, first rule. Before a conjunction, if there is a conjunction, the structure before it and the structure after it should be same. Okay, a conjunction must have same structure before and after it. For example, if there is first form before a conjunction, there should be first form after a conjunction. If there is ing before a conjunction, it should be ing after a conjunction. Like a conjunction must have a common structure before and after it. Right? Now here we have then, and this is a conjunction. Now before conjunction we have 2 plus V1, that is full infinitive, 2C. And after conjunction we have 2 reading. So the structure is not same. Now we have to change either of the two expressions. Now which one to change? Now the rule is, after the word attention, to is a preposition. After the word attention, to is a preposition. Okay, after the word attention, to is a preposition, and since to is a preposition, it is followed by ing form. Okay, since, listen to me carefully, after the word attention, to is a preposition. Okay, let me explain it in detail. See, to is both an infinitive and a preposition. Okay, to is both an infinitive and a preposition. If to is infinitive, it is followed by first form, and if to is preposition, it is followed by ing. Okay, so there are many words after which to is a preposition. For example, if I write object to, so after object, to is a preposition. After object, to is a preposition. So in this case, to will not be followed by first form, rather it will be followed by ing. Okay, if I write I object to clean the room, this would be a wrong sentence, because after object, to is a preposition which should be followed by ing form. So I object to cleaning would be correct. Okay, object to cleaning would be correct. Same is the case with attention. Okay, same is the case with attention. To pay attention. To pay attention to. So after the word attention, the to is a preposition which should not be followed by first form, rather it is followed by ing form. Okay, so there are many words which have to as a preposition and they must be followed by ing form in place of to. This can be a little confusing because we are habitual of placing first form after to. We are habitual of placing first form after to, but we should understand that certain verbs have to as a preposition, and preposition is always followed by ing form. So this is something that we need to learn, that which words are followed by to as a preposition. Okay, so here I have given you two examples, right? Let's get back to the question. So here we have the word attention. If the word attention is there, it means to here is a preposition which should be followed by ing form. So here the use of see is wrong. It should be seeing. Okay, modern youth pay more attention to seeing films than to reading books. So here the use of reading is absolutely correct. Now most of the students will be confused. They will think that the error is in third part and they'll replace to reading by to read. Okay, now I hope you got the concept. Do you still have doubt, or is the concept clear? Do you still have doubts, or is the concept clear? Okay, let's see the next question. The Vice-Chancellor wants all vacancies to be filled up. The Vice-Chancellor wants all vacancies to be filled up. See, here we have a phrasal verb filled up. Okay, filled up means to fill something with the stuff. Fill up means to fill something with the stuff. For example, I filled the bucket, I filled up the bucket, I filled up the bag, I filled up the room. So filled up means to fill something with the stuff. And the word fill means to fill the vacancy. Okay, so here we are not talking about filling up some stuff. Here we are talking about vacancies. So the word up will be removed. Just filled is required. Okay. Now the next one. It is said that this room is not being opened for the last 50 years. Now, what is the error in this sentence? Yes. What is the error in this sentence? See, this sentence is in present continuous. Okay. Is not being opened. This is not being opened. Okay. Is not being opened. Is not being opened. This is continuous. Okay. This is continuous tense. Right? And here we have for the last 50 years. For the last 50 years. Now, for the last 50 years is time expression. Okay. It is not being opened. This is continuous tense in passive, of course. And for the last 50 years is time expression. Now we all know that continuous and indefinite. Continuous and indefinite cannot be used with time expressions. Okay. Continuous and indefinite tense cannot be used with time expression. So if there is continuous or indefinite with time expression, they should be changed into perfect continuous. They should be changed into perfect continuous or perfect. Okay. So if there is continuous or indefinite tense with time expression, they should be changed into perfect or perfect continuous, right? Because continuous and indefinite tense cannot be used with time expression. So here, this is continuous tense and this is time expression. For, since and for, how long, these are time expression. So here the use of this present continuous tense is wrong. So we need to change it. So we will change it into perfect. So in place of is, has, and in place of being, been will be used, because we have to change this sentence into perfect. So the sentence would be has not been opened. This would be the sentence, has not been opened. Okay, we have to change present continuous in present perfect. Hope you got the answer. Hope you got the answer. Sakshi, Akash, Dashrath, Vijay, Shravani, everyone. Would you like to ask anything? If you have any doubt or anything that you want to ask, you can connect with me on my number, and many students have my number. You can ask them. Chandru, Sravani, Vijay. If you want to connect with me, you can ask other students for my number. Okay, Sakshi already has. Sakshi and Akash, both the students have my number. Okay, let's see the next question. Her mother does not approve of her to go to the party without dressing formally. Now, what is the error? This sentence is actually very important. Okay, this sentence is actually very important. This sentence is very important. What is the error? Her mother does not approve her to go to the party without dressing formally. What is the error in this sentence? See, as I told you in the previous question, that prepositions are always followed by gerund. Okay, that is ing form. Okay, prepositions are always followed by gerund, that is ing form, right? So here, approve of, like approve is always followed by of. Okay, so this is absolutely correct. Approve is always followed by of, so this is absolutely correct. But after preposition, we need a gerund, not infinitive. So here, in place of to go, we need going. Okay, her mother does not approve of her going. Okay, right? So this is a very simple, easy but important. Okay, we can call it easy but important. So you just need to keep in mind one concept, that preposition is always followed by a gerund, right? Now let's see the next question. I whistled thrice with full might and raised my arms towards the sky. Now this question is also important. This is also very easy but important. Vijay, I want you to answer this question. Vijay, Sravani. Sravani, approve is not followed by to, it is always followed by of. Okay. Raisin. Raisin is not a word, Chandru. See, here and is the conjunction. Okay, and I just told you in the previous question that conjunction must have same structure before and after it. Okay, so here before conjunction we have the word whistled, which is a second form. So if there is second form before the conjunction, we must have second form after it. So here after conjunction we have raise, which is first form. It is wrong. So in place of raise, we need raised. We need raised, which is second form. Okay, the sentence is in past tense. Okay, the sentence is in past tense, right? So in place of thrice means 3 times. Okay, whistled thrice means I whistled 3 times. For example, 1, 2, 3. So I whistled thrice. I like it's quite embarrassing to tell you examples like this, but suddenly it came to my mind that if you're asking for what is the meaning of to whistle thrice? I should whistle because whistling is my hobby too, so I couldn't stop whistling in the class. Okay, whistling is my hobby, so I didn't want to do this actually, but I couldn't stop, and I gave you the example just by whistling. Okay, right. Let's see the next question. Let's see the next question. As an artist, Raju is as good, if not better, than Ramesh. What is the error in this sentence? What is the... Now, please don't laugh and don't embarrass me. As an artist, Raju is as good, if not better, than Ramesh. As an artist, Raju is as good, if not better, than Ramesh. See, as plus adjective plus as, or so plus adjective plus as are used to compare. Okay, so the so the structure is as plus adjective plus as, so plus adjective plus as. Like as and as are used together, they are correlative. Okay, and here too, as and as are correlative, that they cannot be separated. If the sentence has so plus adjective, it must be followed by as. Okay, so here you can see we have as, we have an adjective, but the second as is missing, so it should be here. So the sentence would be, as an artist, Raju is as good as, if not better than, Ramesh. This should be the answer. Okay. Okay. Clear? Any doubt? Okay. Now the next one. I insisted on his going there immediately. I insisted. I insisted on his going there immediately. This is the last question for today, and tomorrow we'll resume the class, and tomorrow we'll solve some very important and very good questions. Okay? I insisted on his going there immediately. I insisted on his going there immediately. What is the error in this sentence? This sentence is absolutely correct. There is no error in this sentence. Okay, this sentence is absolutely correct. There is no error in this sentence, right? There is no error. Vijay, you are absolutely correct, and I am very happy that you have answered all the questions right. Okay, your all the answers were right. Okay, so very good, Vijay, and I want you to continue this class because I'm sure that you will get to learn a lot of new things. Am I right, Vijay? You are going to learn a lot of new things in my class. I'm sure about it. Are you sure too, Vijay and Stravani and Sakshi and all those who are watching me right now? Abhi Yadav, no. I have been replaced by another teacher, and in place of me, some other teacher would be taking the class. Okay. Okay. See you in the next class. Till then, goodbye.